My right hand grip as a right-handed shooter. I'm not squeezing like this. I am basically pressing the front strap of the gun into the heel of my, thank you.
Newbold Targets is now Throom. I use Throom targets on the range for all the benefits of steel with none of the drawbacks. They're made in the USA too. Pick up a set to make your shooting more fun and effective.
So basically my fingertips over here aren't really doing any work for me personally. I'm driving the front strap of the gun back into the heel of my palm, and I'm driving the heel of my palm forward into it's a vise. I'm doing this. Does that make sense? And then with this hand, I'm doing the opposite. That's where my lateral pressure comes from, where I am crushing the gun left and right with this one. And going front to rear on my right hand is how I keep my right hand from overpowering my left, personally. Most people, the reason you shoot low is because you're milking the grip, as we talked about earlier, a lot of times. The reason you're shooting left is because your left hand is not doing its job. Basically, you need to, give a stern talking to your left hand, or support hand, I should say, and have it do its job.
I shot with a really strong forward cant with the support hand for a long time, thinking that worked best for me. So my point is, I've tried all these different things, and I've ended up back to where my grip orientation is quite neutral on the gun. And similar to what Chris was saying, not a lot going on with my fingertips on the primary hand here on the gun. That actually opens up as much space here on the grip side panels of the gun. My thumb is flagged high, similar concept, because I'm trying to get all that support hand in there in a neutral orientation, and then I'm gripping obviously with everything I've got with the support hand. This orients this grip in that hand much more. Well, I agree with what he was saying as far as not gripping with the primary hand like I would a hammer, let's say, where it's completely sorry? Say the circum word again.
Circumcision.
Circumferential?
Circumferential, thank you. I couldn't get it out.
But funny, circumcision is the thing that popped into my head too.
But with my support hand, I'm getting all of that in there that I can. And my support hand is very much circumferential. Okay, I mean, it's everything I've got, and I'm trying to maximize all the grip contact that I can. But that's done in neutral orientation. I know guys that are more canted, and they get good results with that. I've already talked to a couple of you here on the line and touched on hey, let's try this, let's try that. And a lot of what I'm looking for when I'm having you make those little support hand cant tweaks or angle tweaks is because I'm looking at where your hands are on the gun and what kind of contact you're getting. Because those of you who've been through my class, we talked about, and he talked about fulcrum and leverage already. Well, those are two principles of grip as I see it, and the third principle is contact and maximizing as much of that as we can. Because the more contact we have, then we're also able to work with some of that friction, and we're also just to apply all of our force as efficiently as possible to the grip of the gun. I could go deeper, Chris, but does that help you out as far as,
no, 100%.
My approach?
So two things. One, frankly, anything Riley has to say about anything you should listen to and has value added. The second thing is, he and I grip the gun differently. Frankly, he's a much better shooter than me and should probably just do what he says. But other guys who shoot probably equally well to him and better than me also shoot. I have a very, not even a front thumb forward. I use a Scott grip, which is a high thumb bias. There's not a way. But the principles are leverage, skin to gun contact. Circumferential skin to gun contact. You've got a meat vise where you want equal pressure kind of everywhere, locking the gun down.